एक कप्तान देख, मैंने भी तुझे कप्तान बनाया ना, लोग मुझे भी पागल समझ रहे हैं ना, तो ठीक है ना.
Let's go back to, we'll dial it back to the first phone call you got from QT. Because QT had the idea that
Yeah.
Ashish Nehra, for people who just tuned
Hey,
in.
when did he get the idea? When did he say?
QT.
When did he get the idea?
No, when
Did he say? I asked him, he's like, मैं तो 2 महीने पहले decide कर लिया था, तू ही था.
he had decided, so in all fairness, I know, I'm privy, अब
Yeah,
2
please.
महीना मुझे नहीं पता,
हाँ, जितना बता.
पर थोड़ा पहले तो था, जब उसने कहा था कि मेरा पहला ड्राफ्ट पिक होगा हार्दिक, एंड देन ही सेड 2 more things after that. He said उसको कप्तान भी बनाऊंगा, उसका 4 में बैटिंग भी करवाऊंगा. And he said this way before the draft was done. There's me, there was one more person over there, and he said that. And
Did you get surprised?
of course, everybody did, right?
Yeah.
And you know this, and
Yeah,
I'm
obviously.
coming to that.
Obviously.
So whether people got surprised or not, what was your reaction when he called you?
So, see, I did get a call from the other franchises as well,
Yeah.
who was just the new franchise who was coming into the thing, and someone who I knew was leading that team. So, for me, it was very important where I was at my stage where I really wanted to go to a person and play with someone who has kind of known me, because I've always found people who have known me has a different perspective or point of view than people who have never come across or you come close to me basically. So when I got the opportunity to even go with someone who I know, I was really keen to go that side. But when Ashupa called me and he started saying that, and that time it was not even the team also did not get the permission that we're going to be part of the
Correct.
IPL, and it was very haywire, things were not even settling and all that. So he said मैं कोच बनने वाला हूँ, अभी देख फिक्स नहीं हुआ है लेकिन मैं ही बनूंगा. So I made a very simple question. I said, Ashupa, if you were not there, I would have never considered this thing also. Because now you are saying for me, you are at least one person who I have always felt that who has understood what I am. Because I am actually very simple to work with or be with. And the one who knows me, they know what I am. So, and I think he comes in one of those categories who has always found the right side of me. And I was completely off the grid because I took sabbatical, not playing any sport. I decided to not be available for anything. So, not aware. I was just reading what I got to read. And I told him, I said, Ashupa, that is very, very important for me, that who you're looking at. We had a good chat about it. Then I was like, okay, let me have a think. And he cut the call. And within, I think, cutting the call, he dropped me a message saying that if you are ready, I would like you to take the captaincy.
Wow.
And which was for me a surprise. I did not expect that because I have never been a person who has ever ran behind anything. If something has come, not. So when I got to know, I was in a different zone. That point of time, I was thinking that, yeah, Hardik, right now you have taken a sabbatical from the sport to focus on your mental health, more than your well-being. Kind of get to know who you are. So I kind of got my family together. Which were like 12 odd people.
It's a team.
It's a team. So
Mashallah.
12 odd people came and we started. I said, what should we do? In MI also, one thing was very clear that all the guys who youngsters and all that. Anyway, I'm a people's person. So
Ishan Kishan, I know, he's spoken about the fact of how much you and Krunal both have taken care of it.
Ishan, obviously Ishan was close to us, but it was about just generally also. I think the bigger problem was that तुम्हारी तकलीफ हमारी तकलीफ वो था हमारा scene. So sometimes places where I have fought for the net bowlers also, because for me injustice happening is like I can't face it. It just मेरे से नहीं हो पाता था. So I knew that I can manage it, but this was a very different role.
Yeah.
So we sat down. Sapu was a part of that conversation as well, and I asked everyone opinion. Chalo tu make karke point. And something which I kept hearing was perception, because I don't speak out at all. I don't give interviews, nor I go to any shows to convey. I let people think what they want to think. Now मेरे घर में पैसा तो मेरे मतलब ना मेरा पेट भरते ना मैं उनका पेट भरता हूँ. So I've not been, but I have come across very different person than what I am.
True.
So
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, and perception was, so it kept coming. So I realized that Hardik, you have a fantastic opportunity right now to lead a team in a way where you'll be able to get not just 11, 25 people like how you want. And, you'll get either you win or lose. There will be 24 times, or no, 28 opportunities for you to speak. Then KP is like, you have it in you. My sister-in-law, Panku, said, you know what, yes, my wife said, it's a great opportunity for you to show that exactly what you are. You have led people don't know your cricketing side. People think that you are just a guy who खेल रहा है मस्ती में निकल जा रहा है but
Yeah.
people don't know how much you know this sport and how deep you are a nerd but a different looking nerd about
Yeah,
this sport.
I like this different looking nerd.
Which they were very emphasizing saying that boss तेरे को जो जितना तू क्रिकेट में घुसता है उतना बोलते तेरे आजू बाजू वाले कोई आजू बाजू में भी नहीं आते
Yeah.
but it's just that you are not someone who goes and speaks or you in a public platform
Correct.
you do everything quietly. It's not even about winning but we know that if you get that culture and everything in, this team will look different, this team will be happy. So considering all that and we realized, I said, you know what, okay, let's go for it, let's see where it is. And as I said, I knew as a person I would never be attached to this is not something which I'm going to be attached. It's tomorrow if it goes away from me also, I'm more than happy to live my life out and be very content and happy. Not that I have achieved everything, but it's just that I always see the half glass full than half glass empty. So yeah, we took that call and yeah, I mean, and then Ashu kept reminding me that. So whenever I used to have a conversation with Ashu about this, he's like, "Hey, Kaptan, देख, मैंने भी तुझे कप्तान बनाया ना, लोग मुझे भी पागल समझ रहे हैं ना, तो ठीक है ना." तो मैं I started saying once. So any example you used to give, so he gave me 6-7 times. अब मुझे बुरा नहीं लगता, ठीक है वो तुम
बड़ा
जो
भाई है।
नहीं बड़ा भाई कभी नहीं, वो फैक्ट ही है ना, लोग एक्चुअली आशीष नेहरा को पागल ही समझ रहे थे मुझे कप्तान बना के. So मुझे उसमें बुरा नहीं, तो मैंने इवेंचुअली बोला आशुपा, I got the point. Can we have some other explanation to any of your topics? So and we had a very good laugh on that. And because Krunal used to be part of that conversation.
Yeah.
Because it has been always me and Krunal part of that conversation, talking and what is happening not. So then Krunal used to pull. So then one fine day after 15 days, I said, Ashupa, हम सबको पॉइंट पता चल गया कि आपने जो किया लोगों को पागल लग रहे, सही बात. अब पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया, कुछ दूसरा एग्जांपल दो ना, बस करो. And yeah, that's from how we started.